Hello and welcome to Wheelworks online festival Make Do Create. My name is Damien and this week I'm going to be looking at having fun with a Japanese Taiko groove called Mitsuishi Juishi, or part of that particular groove, and importing the sounds into Ableton and then being able to play it on top of the sounds that you have recorded or I recorded earlier on before, basically recording on top of each other. So I'll show you what you need for today. You will need, if you're going to record around the house, the beats per minute or your metronome, which we looked at in session 2 at 110 beats per minute. We will also need your earbuds for that as well. On this is also going to be your voice recorder, the voice recorder app, the Red microphone that you can get from the Play Store. For free, and there's your earbuds as well, which you will need in order to keep the metronome quiet while you're recording whatever sounds you have going around the house. I'm going to be using the Ableton metronome as well, so it'll keep me in time. But for the teaching of Mitsuishi Juishi, the Taiko piece, I will use this little recording device here. So let me bring up the metronome beats and press play. 3 parts we're going to learn, and I'm going to use a very ancient technology of moving the desk or the lid down so you can see. I'm going to use a pan to start off with. I'll tell you what, I'm going to use the saucepan in order to create our first beats. Simple beat. This is almost a rudiment. It starts off one single beat like this, and then another every 4 beats, and then we're going to double the speed. And again, and again. To start, see what we're doing, we're just doubling up that tempo every touch. Now, I am playing a tin, hardly the majestic and noble Taiko drums that are huge versions of this drum here, basically. Amazing cow or hide skinned drums. Stunning to be seen live as well. Very physical martial arts style. So I don't think I'm doing justice with this saucepan. So our first rhythm is quite a nice wee warm-up. That's the metronome off. Bring in the second drum. I'm going to use this drum here. We're going to do 6 groups of 16th beats in an 8 beat pattern. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on the 7, we have that flourish, and that happens every time in that particular groove. The flourish itself can be broken down into 2 halves, and this is where I'm going to introduce to you the style of drumming, or the phonetic use of words to teach a rhythm. And it's a traditional rhythm of a single beat would be a don, 2 beats together, doko, 2 beats together on the edge is kara. A click is ki. And a silence is su. So for the last flourish of that second groove on the 7th beat, on the 7th bar, is don, doko, don, doko, don, doko, doko, go, don. First bit is easy. Don, doko, don. 1, 1, 2, 3. Bit like the reggae we had earlier, that offbeat on the near the end. There. So that's the first half. Second half, doko, doko, ko, don. Yeah, just sorry, angle there up a bit. Doko, doko, ko, don. Doko, doko, ko, don. Doko, doko, ko, don. Doko, doko, ko, don. From the top. Don, doko, don, doko, don, doko, doko, ko, don. Don, doko, don, doko, don, doko, doko, ko, don. Okay. So add that to the 16th beats we were battering out until the 7th bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don, doko, don, doko, don, doko, doko, ko, don. 3, 4, 5, 6. Don, doko, don, doko, don, doko, doko, ko, don. There you are. Third rhythm, I'm going to play on the saucepan. And this is all about the offbeat. So su, which is the silence, starts every single time with this. Su, doko, doko. Su, doko, doko. That's the first quarter of the rhythm. It's a progression. 4 parts to it. Su. Su. Let's go around that a few times. Su. Su. And again, su. Su. Once more, su. Su. Next part is a ramping up of the musical tension because it feels a little bit faster. Su, 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 su. Okay, again, we'll just rotate that round and round. Su, 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 su. Now a su is silent. It's good to have that reference while we're learning. Su, 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 su. Yeah, and that's the second part. Add it to the first. Su, 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 su. Let's rotate that a few times. Su, 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 su. Su, 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 su. Third part, su don doko, su, su don doko, su, 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 su. Once more, it's ramping up that tension. Su, 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 su. Yeah. Su, 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 su. If you want to play with a ka on the edge there, a rim shot, it's a bit easier to play. Ka, and all you're doing is dropping that rim shot to a skin shot or a tin shot. Su, 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 su. And the last one, fourth, su, 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 su. Playing a rim shot every time and just swapping your hands, counting to 8 rim shots. And it's a su, so it's going to be silent, so we're going to move to the thin air. Su, 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 su. 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. Now add that to the whole thing. 4 separate parts there. The transition is the hardest part, I have to admit. So best of luck, but we are going to transition from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 and back to 1. Ready? And Sue. 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 And there you have it. 3 grooves on different instruments. Now we're going to go into Ableton and layer them together. So here we are, Ableton. We have the previous recorded stuff from classes a few weeks ago. Last week's pattern that we worked on. We're just going to not worry about them at all. We're going to just collapse them all. We're going to right click on this open space and we're going to insert an audio track. That's your first mission, an audio track there. We're going to arm the track and we're just going to make sure that we can hear sound. So we're going to go into options and preferences and we're going to choose our sound driver, which is on your computer. Yours might be under MME DirectX. ASIO generally means a specific box or an external sound card. And you will then choose from the drop down menu. You'll have 1 or 2 options there as well. So make sure that you can hear your test tone. Okay. And when you can, you'll know you're set up to record. So in this audio track, you can drag in from another folder, quite literally from the folder on your desktop to this. If you minimize, or I should say screen share your two different apps, your Windows Explorer, you can drag straight into one of these clips here, which you've emailed to yourself, or you can actually come in straight into your monitor, because through this audio from section here, you can see my voice is causing this to go up and down. So it's recording quite hot, it's quite good recording. Claps, you can see start to peak it. So just be wary of that when we're recording. We'll do a wee test audio now. This is whenever my mic is going straight into the sound, to the channel here, I can just press record and that's the sound of my voice. You can hear me there, so it's not too loud. We're going to have a metronome. Down here on the right hand side, you can increase the volume and decrease it. Make sure you can definitely hear it. Now I can't push it too far because it will come across on the recording here. But we're going to record. It seems not too bad. Let's try some of our instruments. That's not bad. Another drum. Oh, that's a lot louder. Where's my saucepan? Okay, so I know to take it easy when I'm hitting the proper drum, the drum that's actually built to resonate and be louder. I take it easy because it might peak my mic. Okay, let's go then. We've got our metronome on. We're at 110 beats per minute. We've got the track armed. We're ready to go. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's pause everything there. Stop button up here. Let's have a wee listen. Let's take off the metronome and let's have a look at our pattern. There's our single strokes running and running. They're back to the single strokes. So I think the second half is actually nice. So I'm going to take the edge of the looped box. There's the loop there. and we just bring it down to 8 beats. We check our length is 8 beats, perfect. Whenever we play that, you can hear it coming in nicely. Now we can make that a wee bit louder using this artificial slider here. Don't want to peak anything. What might sound good is if we take this transpose button and click it and write in maybe -24. That's 2 octaves lower. Oh, just drag it down. Might be easier. So it's exactly synchy, just 24 semitones lower, 2 octaves. Excellent. Okay. Let's have a look over here. We've got our send and returns. We can click this up. Send and return. We've got reverb and delay. We can add a little bit of reverb, I think, to that, and that might bring out the sort of echoey nature of the bell. All right. Okay. Let's stop there. Next, we're going to insert another audio track. Looks like it's got the same parameters. We're using the same microphone to record, so it's all there and it's ready to go. And just arm it. These are now circles. We can play this and play along with it, which is good for getting a feel by, first of all, selecting it and then just closing it down there. Oops, sorry. Do that again. Just click it once. Okay. And when we record this, this will automatically be played along with that recording there in the first channel. Now, there's quite a lot of space between beats there, so I'm going to add the metronome to help me play. We're ready to go. Oh, we need another drum for this. This is the taiko drum now to do the second pattern. 1. I think we can go with that one. That was not too bad first time round. Press spacebar or the stop to up here to stop it, and we take the metronome off so we can listen to it. Now we're going to take our slider, we're going to isolate the sounds that we want and discard anything we don't want. There's 4 bars there. We can check down here. Yep, the length is 8, so we know whenever I press play, both of them are going to sound together. Not bad. In the meantime, we're going to add an extra audio track here. We're going to arm it and press record. We're going to get our third sound. Just realised we haven't got this pan in. It's the pan that makes this one. Let's go again. And stop there. Not too bad. Let's go to isolate it. In track 8, just type in 8 and it should sync everything together. Let's give it a go. Some mechanism, maybe a bit of reverb. Now I noticed there's maybe a wee bit of lag coming in from my system somewhere. I'm just going to tidy up. I think we should be starting a little micro bit. That's a lot better there. And stop. Okay, now we're going to learn about sequencing these 3 grooves. We're going to use the arrangement view. So on your keyboard, press Tab buttons on the left hand side, just underneath the numbers, and that will bring us to the arrangement view. Now, Tab will bring us back, and we can grab any one of these audios, and you'll see that this is mirrored here on the right hand side. It's mirrored the clip view in regards where your channels are. So in our first channel, we have that one there, and the second channel, we just click it and we can grab it, and as you see, it copies it here. It's a direct copy. We haven't removed it from these clips, so the original is there. Take the last one, click it, and keep your finger down on the click and move it down, and suddenly we are now ready to arrange these patterns. So first thing we do is we come over here with this little red dot here. Basically this means warning, clip view is still active. So we're going to unclick that, and suddenly everything comes into focus here. So a simple way of spreading a pattern out, ready to do it. If you see it's already in 4 bars, there is the length of the tape. If we duplicate it, Control and D will do that for you, or you can right click and duplicate. You can see Control and D. Unless you want to Control and C and copy it, and you can click anywhere in the timeline and it will paste when you Control and V. So cut and paste is easy that way. Okay, let's do a simple arrangement where we have the different audio coming in at different times, playing the once on its own, coming in together here, once on its own together here, then this one takes over and this one drops out, and then finally all 3 together. A simple kind of build up sequence. Now let's press play. And stop. So that's it for kind of how to create some sounds today. I'm going to ask you to sign up to the Wheelworks Arts channel on YouTube, and of course to send any tracks or anything you've recorded to Tanya at Wheelworks Arts, and it's something we can explore and have fun with. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next week where we do the last session and we tie everything together. Thank you very much.